Well, hello race fans, and welcome to another edition of the Race Across America Daily Recap. I'm your host, Jarek Wilhelmsen. You know, the saying goes that the race really doesn't start until they cross the Mississippi River. Well, many of our racers have crossed the Mississippi River, and they're moving their way right onto the East Coast. So our Media One reporter, Jennifer Ann Wilson, takes a look at a couple of those racers. Jennifer, take it away.
Hey, Jarek, we're pulled over to the side of the road here in Illinois. We just passed through Newton and we came across Matthew Warner Smith. He's, of course, done an incredible job just flying through the ranks. He's now in third place in the men's solo cyclist. He's stretching out. His muscles are cramping up a little bit, I think, probably to be expected after such a long ride. But let's run on over and get a quick chat with him. Yeah, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, great.
Yeah?
Really good, really good.
You're doing such an amazing job. Congratulations on the lead that you're closing the gap with every minute.
I'm not going to close the gap on the two boys out front, but we're getting close to Annapolis.
Well, you're doing an incredible job, and I'm so glad that you're within our realm of coverage now. It's exciting to see you.
Excellent, thank you. It's exciting to see you guys too.
So are you
close to the end?
Yeah, are you cramping up a little bit now?
Just a little bit sore, nothing major. But it's to be expected after whatever it is, 6 days, 7 days, whatever we are.
More than 2,000 miles?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, it's great to see you.
Thanks.
Woo! Matthew! So we just drove a few more miles and we ran into Barbara. She's pulled over to the side of the road. You can see back there, she's in the shade getting lathered with sunscreen because guess what, Jarek? The rain is gone. Ah! We're so excited. Beautiful blue skies, clouds. We're definitely in the Midwest. You can see we've got a motor or one of those riding lawnmowers, cornfields. It's a beautiful day for a ride, and Barbara's just getting lathered up, prepared for this beautiful day in the Midwest. It actually looks like it feels pretty good. Just getting that massage and lather at the same time. I think I'm going to see if I can be next. We'll catch you later, Jarek.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jennifer. Now, there's over 300 racers in the race this year, but we also have their crew members. And there's another saying in RAAM that the crews can't really win it for you, but they can definitely lose it. So it's important that you get a good crew. So we're going to take a look at some of the unsung heroes of this race. Brendan Martin on our Media 2 vehicle takes a look at the mechanics.
Thanks, Jarek. Well, as you can see, it's a very, very hot day here in Missouri. And not only the bikers having a difficult time staying hydrated, staying healthy, and keeping on the road, the bike mechanics have to work extra hard to keep these cyclists riding their bikes. Now, these team mechanics really have kind of an extra added pain keeping the bikes on the road because they've got 4, 6, 8 bikes to take care of. We caught up with a few of them today and talked to them what they do to keep their bikes on the road.
Chain ring. It's got pretty good bend in it. That's what it is. Yeah, I can see it over here. It is.
So what you're just changing the front derailleur here?
Yeah, just tweaking it.
What's general problems with these bikes over a long period of time here?
Chain stretch. Chain
stretch?
Cable stretch, chain stretch.
Yeah.
So they just need to be clean, drivetrain needs to be cleaned, and then everything just needs, the gears just need to be tweaked.
How often do you, is it like a service thing? How often do you do it to each bike?
We try to do it as much as possible. And unfortunately, we lost one of our bikes off the back of the vehicle.
Oh, when?
So we got 2 riders riding.
Sunday, Monday, we don't remember. The days are running together.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Just minor adjustments, changing out the tires, adjusting the gears, adjusting everything for the terrain we have coming up.
Is the road pretty rough with the bikes? Or?
Yeah, the road's pretty rough. The worst thing is that we don't know what's ahead, and so we just got to try to play by ear.
How many bikes do you have to service a day?
A day, well, we got to service about 3 every time they come in.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can imagine we're coming in 4 or 5 times a day. That's about 15 more bikes we got to do every day.
Kind of take me through what you're going to look for basically when the bike comes off the road immediately.
First thing we would do would be check the tires, make sure there's no cuts or damage from road hazards out there. Spin the wheels, make sure that they're round and straight still. I will check the brakes, brake pads, cables, make sure that there's no fraying and the cables are the housing. and then we go through, pump up the tires, lube and oil the chain, and then check the gearing, make sure that the shifting is 100% spot on.
And I thought I was working hard. Those guys are really putting in the overtime. Hey, from somewhere in Missouri, heading to the Mississippi, because apparently that's where the race begins. I'm Brendan Martin with Media Van 2. Derek, back to you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Brendan. You know, there's many inspirational stories within RAAM, and our Media 3 reporter, Ryan Van Duser, takes a look at one of these inspirational stories and a team who has overcome the odds to make this race.
I think you're the happiest woman in Kansas.
I think I'm the happiest president of the United States.
There we go.
I get to race across the country.
I'm Nancy Guth, and I'm with Team Operation Progress. I'm going to be 60 in 2 months, and this is my goal before I'm 60, to finish a RAAM. Operation Progress is started in honor of Christina Rapati, and she's a very inspirational story. She's a hand cyclist, a former LAPD policeman that was wounded in the line of duty. It's an experience. It is definitely a challenge, that's for sure. 6 months. We decided to do it six months ago, so not a whole lot of time. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I think, but it's definitely an endurance event. Yeah, I'm riding a hand cycle because I'm paralyzed from the chest down, so it's both hands at the same time. And I mean, it's great. It's not as, I guess, obviously as efficient as a bicycle because I'm using just my shoulders and stuff. But, you know, it's a great way for me to be able to go out and participate with able-bodied athletes in events like this.
I'm just in awe. You know, I see her out here cranking it out, just true grit, just to the bone, you know, and I'm just amazed that she can do it because she doesn't have any muscle below the nipple line. No abdominals, no back. It's all her upper shoulders and chest and arms. That's it. I'm just amazed. You know, that was why one of the reasons I was attracted to her in the beginning, but she's just continuing to completely impress me.
Operation Progress was started by a friend, fellow co-worker. I used to be LAPD, and basically he works with my husband in Watts, and they're gang officers, and they come across good kids all the time in the projects doing what they're supposed to be doing, going to school and, you know, not getting in trouble, but they often get ignored. So Johnny Coughlin started it. He wanted to do something to make a difference, and knowing that college education is a way to get out, he decided to start a scholarship. We have amazing riders in our crew to support us, so it's cool. That part is really cool, I think. Sleeping. I think I've had like 4 hours total. 3 hours in the last like 48 hours or something. So there's not much sleeping. I'm looking forward to seeing that finish line in Annapolis. You know, it's going to be crazy. Just take it one day at a time.
Hey Ryan, I really appreciate that. That's a really good story. Well folks, the time is finally coming where the race is coming to an end. So if you happen to be in the Annapolis area this Friday, you'll have a chance to see the front runners crossing the finish line at the Annapolis docks. So if you get the chance, come on down and check it out. And in the meantime, we'll see you out there on the Race Across America.